welcome back.
Thank you. It's so good to be back.
I have to say, since you were only in the pilot, you never really got to do it.
I didn't get to do, like, I mean, I've been back enough, but either as a vision or an imagination or a evil demon pretending to be Mary. Like, Mary has never, except for the first 90 seconds of the pilot, I was never a human being.
Were you ever expecting to come back?
No. Well, people would often ask me, how do you see Mary coming back? I'm like, well, I think they've pretty much, you know, run through the list of options. The only thing I could see is in the series finale, you know, maybe John and Mary come back to life. And because it's supernatural, they don't know who the boys are, and the boys are just going to have to be happy enough that they're alive. And I was like, oh, because that's how the show goes, right? So when they called me in the spring and asked if I wanted to be in the finale, I was like, oh, I guess the show's over. And then I saw a friend of mine who was a producer on the show, but we never really talked work stuff. And I said, oh, yes, I'm going back for the finale. He's like, well, I'm next year. And I'm like, wait, there's a next year? And I'm in it? Like, what is happening? So it was definitely a surprise. I'm thrilled. I'm kidding. It's my husband and I laugh. It's my dream job. I'm not 28 anymore. And yet now I'm doing like, I'm hunting. They sent me to fight training and weapons training, and they sent me to all this stuff. The director called me and said, so how much fight training have you had? I'm like, oh, 0. So I'm like boxing and kicking and like oh. But that's what I've always wanted to do, and I never had that opportunity. It's exciting.
We're just so excited to have a woman on the show kicking ass again. It's really great.
Yes, thank you. I mean, there's a lot of that this season, and not just me. They're really bringing in like this whole element of strong female, like ass kick rich.
So, what is Mary's relationship like with her sons? Because I mean, they've grown up, they're hunting.
Yeah, first of all, they're hunters, which, you know, it's pretty clear she never wanted. Sam is, if he's 30, he was 6 months, so he is literally, oh God, I'm having to do math, 5 years older than Mary, and Dean is 9 years older than Mary, and they're both, like, gigantic people. But I think that once you're a mom, you're always a mom, and I liken it to when a person would give up a person for adoption or something, and they don't see them since an infant, and then when they're an adult, they hunt down the mom, and it's still her baby, you know. So even though I've been gone for 33 years, I see them, and they're still my children. It's a little bit of a mind warp, but I think that bond is there for sure. And it's going to be fun to explore that.
Do you know
them around a little bit?
Do you know how many episodes Mary's going to be in? Are you here to stay?
I'm not here the whole season, straight through, but it's definitely a chunk. And then probably more as the season progresses. I don't know exactly.
Is there one brother that Mary might connect to more easily than you?
Well, I think in as much as Dean was 4 and Sammy was 6 months old, it's hard, except for I mean, with an infant, the love is pretty much one way. You know, the baby loves the mom because that's who feeds them, that's who holds them, that's who he recognizes. But I had a relationship with a 4-year-old person with Dean. With Sam, I think that it's a mother's bond, a mother's love, but I don't even know what he looks like. So it's not a favorite so much as I just don't know him yet.
Is Mary? Oh, go on.
So sorry.
Yeah, that's all
Is that
right.
it?
That's enough time.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.